Can you see the screen? Tell me. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can hear
Okay.
me well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll do the thing called some, what can I say? Some tricks of English language. First, start with tense. We know there are three tense: present, past, future. Now, what is the rule? What is the rule? Rule 1.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, just mute yourself. Rule 1. There in a sentence, there are two parts: principal clause or part, then subordinate clause or part. Is it visible? Tell me. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, rule 1. If the principal clause is in present or future, the subordinate clause can be, or better maybe, may be in present, past, and future. So, what I am saying, that if the main clause is in present or future, the subordinate clause means the remaining sentence, means the dependent sentence, can be in present, past, or future. Let us take with an example. Mr. X says, Mr. Y does not finish his task. Is it okay or not? Tell me. This clause, this clause is in present. This is the subject, the principal clause. It is the principal or subject. and this is the dependent clause. So Mr. X says Mr. Y does not finish his task. Mr. X says is in present and Mr. Y does not finish his task is also in present. Tell me, is it okay or not?
Yes,
Aslam?
sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Next, Mr. X said, not said, actually I am doing present and future. Says Mr. Y did not finish his task. Again, it is in present, but it is in past. It is in present, but it is in past. We can do it because I am using the main clause is in present. The main clause is in present state.
Sir, I didn't got it, sir.
Is this Shubhadeep Manna? Hello, who is on the line? Is this Shubhadeep?
Sir, Sir Shyam Kumar Jha, sir.
Yes. So you tell me, Mr. X says, Mr. X says, is it in present or future?
Sir, it's in past continuous.
Your grammatical knowledge is horrendous. You are saying, I am saying Mr. X says. Says, I have not mentioned said. Mind it. I have not mentioned said. Whenever I am using the word says, it means it is in present. Agree with me or not? Tell me.
Okay, sir, I'm sorry, sir.
Please hone your skill. It's a basic English knowledge. Then comes Mr. Y did not finish his task. Is it in present or past? Tell me. Shamkumar.
Present, sir. Present, sir, present.
No,
Again.
sir. Pass.
Past.
Pass.
Mr. Y did not. Whenever we use the term did not, it means it's a past thing. Mind it. Whenever we use the term did not, it is a past thing. Shamkumar,
Okay, sir, I'm sorry again.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
sorry again, sir.
no, 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 no need to be sorry because you have come here to learn and I am here to teach you. If you know all the things, then there would not be a need for a teacher. So you don't know. That's why you have come and that's why I am here to teach you. You ask me 100 times. It is okay with me. Okay.
No, 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 sir. Now I got you, sir.
Okay.
First is in past tense and the second one is in present tense, sir.
No, no, that's the opposite. First is this is in present and this is in past. What I am trying to say,
Okay.
what I am trying to say, the rule. If the principal clause is in present or future, mind it. If the principal clause means the opening sentence is in present or future, the subordinate clause may be in present, past or future. Do you understand? Have you understood this concept or not? I am just for touching on the rule 1. Shamkumar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I have understand, sir.
Now I have understood because it should be followed by past participle of understand. Got it?
Okay,
Shamkumar.
sir. Now I have understood, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Now I
yes.
have understood.
Yes. Next, Mr. X will say that Mr. Y does not finish his task. Mr. X will say or shall say. Basically, previously we used to the term shall, but gradually the grammar experts say shall and will we can use in a synonymous manner. So there is no hard and fast rule that we should use shall instead of will.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, will and shall are both future tense, right?
both future tense. Yes, of course. So Mr. X will say, this is a future, that Mr. Y does not finish his task. Mr. X in future will say that Mr. Y does not finish his task. It is okay. The sentence is 100% okay. Because I am mixing, this is future.
Sir, again I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, tell me. In the
Sir, the
future.
second one is future continuous.
No. Second one is present. Present. Whenever I am using the term
Okay,
does
okay.
not, it is present. Got it? Future followed by present tense.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, Mr. X will say that Mr. Y did not finish his task. This is future, this is past. So, the thumb rule is that when the principal clause is in future or present, it can be followed by present, past and future. Up to this, is it okay or not? Tell me.
Okay, sir.
Next, please mute yourself. We are coming to rule.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, rule 2. If the principal clause is in past, the subordinate clause should be exceptions universal truth, general or normal fact. Number 3, universal or general or normal fact, habitual. Okay, this point is the most important point. Here I am saying, if the principal clause is in past, try to understand. Means if the opening sentence is in past, if the opening sentence is in past, the subordinate clause should be in past. Means there is, you cannot, what can I say, you cannot drift from this rule. If the principal clause is in past, mind it, the opening sentence, the principal is in past, the subordinate clause should be in past, but there are exceptions, like universal truth, general or normal fact, habitual. action. What are these? I will explain. Mr. X said Mr. Y was an idiot. Okay. Mr. X said Mr. Y was an idiot. This thing in past, this thing also in past. Got it? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next.
Yes, sir. Both are in past tense, sir. Yeah, both are in
Okay.
past tense.
Okay. Mr. X said Mr. Y is a late comer in office. Now understand this. This is just let
No,
me
sir.
just let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. After that, you ask me question. Mr. X said Mr. Y is a latecomer in office. Mr. X said it is 100% okay. It is in past, but it is followed by present. Why it is followed by present? Because I have told the exception. Mr. Y is a habitual latecomer. Habitual latecomer. So once it becomes a habitual latecomer, though then means it was there in the past and it will continue in the present. It was there in the past and
So
it
it's
will.
present perfect.
Yes.
So it's present perfect, right?
No, no. It's a latecomer. You are stating such a simple. It is simple present. Simple present. Mr. Y is a latecomer in office. It is a simple present.
Yeah, yeah. It's a regular.
Regular activities, and he
Yeah.
won't buzz from that activity. It's a normal activity, and he won't buzz from that activity. He will follow that activity in the future also. So, whenever there is a habitual thing, then should be followed by present.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can you tell me, sir, when we use continuous tense, present continuous?
Okay, I will tell you. I am coming to you. I am coming to it later on. Okay. So up to this, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
Okay.
Sir, it's simple present, right, sir? Simple present.
Simple present, 100% okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then
It's not continuous. Okay.
no. Mr. X said the earth is round. Mr. X said the earth is round. Or you can also use that. Doesn't matter. Either without that or with that. The earth is round. Earth is round is a universal fact. So whenever you are using some universal fact, it should be followed by present tense. Got it? Have you understood it?
Yes, sir.
Then comes Mr. X said that the present government is very good. Again, it's a normal fact. It's a normal fact. It's a normal fact. Whenever I am saying some normal fact, it becomes present. Got it? So far we have dealt with habitual action, universal truth, and here I am dealing with normal fact. Okay or not? Tell me.
Sir, how can I understand that it is normal fact or it is habitual action?
Say, I am saying. and I will tell you. Mr. X said that Aslam is a honest person. Mr. X said that Aslam is an honest person. I cannot say was because you are an honest person and in the future you will remain so. Isn't it? Aslam?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
So it's a normal fact and it will remain so. Got it?
Yes, sir. Now I have understood.
Okay. Now some of you was asking regarding the continuous. So far I have covered this thing. So have you understood this rule too? First tell you, just let me revise.
Yes, sir.
If the principal clause is in past, the subordinate clause should be in past. So whether you use said or said that it does not matter. But if there are some exception, you need to use the present. Now say if I write this sentence, Mr. X has said said say what can I say? Has said it is a what, mundane job. Now identify the tense. What type of tense I have used? Tell me the tense name.
Sir, present
Yes,
said na past perfect.
not correct.
Past perfect, past present continuous.
Present perfect.
Oh, sorry, sir. I
Oh. You should be very careful with the tense. Present perfect.
Sir, I also didn't understand, sir.
Mr. X has said it is a mundane job. Mundane means boring job. Whenever you are using this keyword has, the sentence will be called perfect tense. Whether it is a present, future or past. Since I have used has, it's in present tense, so it is a present perfect tense. And whenever it is a present perfect tense, it should be followed by present tense. It should be followed by present tense and not past tense. Got it?
sir I understand that it is Mr. X was said.
No, Mr. X has said, has. Just now he has said. Just now he has said it. So it's a present
Has
perfect.
is present.
Just now he has said it and so the effect continues. The effect continues and it is in present perfect. Got it?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, said is there, no? It is past. Said is there, no, sir.
Said is there past, so what is the form? Whenever you are using has, then use third form. Third form. Say, said, said. Said is the third form. Got it?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Whenever you use has, it should be followed by past participle. Past participle. And the past participle of
Okay, sir.
say is said.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Any other question? Because see, these are the things that no teacher will teach you in your class. These are the things I have learned from my experience over say nearly 2.5 decades, 2.5 decades. So this thing while working, while doing writing later, I have faced this type of problem. So what I am sharing with you is my knowledge, not from any grammatical tool. Okay. Next comes you are saying asking about continuous. Mr. X is playing. So it is continuous, present continuous. Or if I say Mr. X was playing. Past continuous, present continuous. Got it? Or you can
Yes, sir.
say Mr. X will be playing. Future continuous. Got it? Just see the rule once. After that, I will say start with some another say ambiguities in English. Okay, now we'll start with article. We know indefinite article a and an. Number two, definite article G. Okay, so we know whenever we are not specifying any particular thing, we use a and an. And whenever we are specifying some particular object, we use the. Isn't it? This thing we know. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Articles we have used.
Okay. So basically, my question is university. What I should write? An university or a university?
Sir, an university because EU here E is coming. E is vowel.
No,
You are saying
it's
an
A.
university. Yes. One question
No,
has
sir,
come in
A.
A. Who is saying A?
Because
You
you saying
who is on the line? Who is on the line? Is it
sir.
Raki?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why you are saying A? Tell me.
Because you sounds like you.
Okay. Whenever this U sound like Y, U. You. Try to
Sir,
understand.
sir,
Yes.
sir, wherever there is a vowel, we use an.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we use and that's correct.
We use an. It is okay, but there I am just focusing on some exceptions. U is a vowel, so basically as per law, we should use an. But university, university, this word starts with this word U. Why U? Whenever this U will come, we cannot use an. We will use a university, a university. These are the exceptions. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then come unit. What vowel we should use?
Here also a unit.
Here also we'll use a unit, because it is followed by we spell it as U. Okay. Then our. What vowel we should use? Because
An hour.
an hour. But we are deviating from the rule because H is a consonant. In English language you use vowel and consonant. A, E, I, O, U is A, E, I, O, U are vowels and rest are consonant. Isn't it? So H is a consonant. Then why we should use an? Tell me.
because the word age is pronouncing as a means vowel.
Because it is used as A. It is used as A. It is it is used as A. So A means our. We are using A. So we should use an hour. You should see that how we spell the word. Got it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Then M A. A or N?
Sir, an ma because ma
M
m
M
a.
M. You see, we are spelling it as M. So an M A. Then comes F R C S. What should you use? What vowel should we use?
Sir, an because a
F
first.
A for C S. So an. Got it? Up to this is it okay or not? Tell me.
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Okay. Then comes India. Whether we should use vowel before India or not. Tell me. Do we write the India?
D. D.
We write the India? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
D India.
Uh,
Not correct. We don't use the India because we use the United States of America. The United Kingdom. United States of America, it consists of many states. It consists of many states, so we use United States of America. Whenever the country consists of many states or many islands, we should use the. The United Kingdom consists of various countries, so we use the. Got it?
yes, sir.
So basically we are done with this. Now comes singular and plural.
Sir, this is easy.
Is it easy? So you tell me. Blood, water. Is it countable noun or uncountable noun? Tell me. Countable noun or
Uncountable.
uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable.
So it is uncountable noun. And whenever there is uncountable noun, is it followed by is or are?
R.
Wrong. Your conception is wrong. When
Is
it
is.
is. Whenever there is uncountable noun, it is followed by is. Or you can say
Sir, but say we say, sir, they are coming. They is coming. We don't say, sir. They are
they.
coming. We say.
Okay, I'm coming to your point. They means some people whom you can count. Say Sham, Arya, and these people. They are coming. So you can say these people are countable. But can you count blood? Can you count water? Can you count hair? Got
Sir,
it?
these blood groups are A positive, O negative. These
These
blood groups
these
are, we can.
these blood groups, then they are not saying blood. They are saying blood groups. They are countable blood groups. They are countable blood groups like A, B, C, D, where you can count, not uncountable. But whenever I am singly use the term blood, it becomes uncountable.
Oh, okay, sir. I got.
Okay.
Yes,
The,
sir. Yes, sir.
okay. Then if I use another thing, because this is some tricks in English. Say myself and my brothers dash play. Myself and my brothers dash playing. He's playing or are playing?
So are playing.
Yes. Because myself is also is singular and my brothers are plural. So we should see the verb which is close to the second one. We should follow the last subject and the verb should agree with the last subject. And the verb should agree with the last subject. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then you
Okay, sir.
the, so various these are various tricks. So let me just think, or you can say mathematics dash a subject. Is subject or are subject?
Is.
Yes, because these are the exception. Though it is saying plural
Ma-
form, mathematics is always takes a singular verb. Mathematics always takes a singular verb. Got it? Mathematics, politics, these are singular verb. Then coming to the next thing, India have won the match against England. So I have used have, but India is singular. Is it right or not? Tell me. Tell me whether it is right or not. Take your time and tell me.
So right, sir.
Why it is right? If it is so, explain.
Because of India have won the match against India.
But India is singular. India is singular. Then why
So
we will use
India,
then why we will use have?
India.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
India singular, but Indian team has many more players.
Who is on the line? Who is on the line? Raki.
Rakhi, sir.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, sir.
Here we would consider India as a team. In sports, if you go through the sport article, whenever the country name is there, it should be considered as a team and it should be followed by a plural verb. Whenever in sports we see say America have won a bronze medal, we cannot say America has because the country has won and they have won the medal as a team. So it should be followed by a plural verb. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Next comes. Just a minute. It is not working. Just a minute.
Sir,
Just a minute. Just a minute. It is not working. Just a minute. This net. Yes. What you are asking? Tell me.
sir, if suppose India wins many means a number of time in winning the matches against England, so like this we will write India have winning the matches against England a number of time.
India have winning. How can you say have and then winning? Have is a perfect tense. Have becomes perfect. You cannot write have and winning at the same time. Got it?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So say you can say police, say something, some verb will be there on the street. Police is or are?
Is.
Not. Police are. Always basically some people use is as a is, but basically police means police military always are. Police military always are. Got it? Then comes government imposing taxes. Is or are?
Sir, is because government is one.
Government we
Whether
with government we take always singular. With government we always take singular. Okay. Now come to the another thing. The jury has taken the decision. Then same another sentence. The jury differs differs or you can say are divided on this one. See the two sentences. The jury has taken the decision. Here I am using singular verb. But the juries are divided on this point. Here I have used a plural verb. Why I have used these two verbs in the two sentences? Can anybody tell me? I am asking Arya. Can you just clarify this thing? Arya?
Yes,
Arya?
sir.
Yes, just tell me. Once in the first sentence I have used has. But in the first sentence, say next sentence, I have used are. Why? And in the next sentence I have used plural verb. Why?
Because in the first sentence, that person, James, has already taken the decision or call, and
Not correct. Think, just think. Because what I am doing is what I am some ambiguities in English. People are always puzzled, befuddled with this type of thing. So I just need to hone your skill just so that
so what's the second sentence that you have written? The James.
the juries are divided on this point. First sentence is the juries has taken the decision, and the next sentence is the juries are divided on this point.
Sir, first sentence juries is a committee, and second sentence juries is a committee, but it is under many people.
Partially right, but not fully right. Partially right. There is a term. Okay. The juries here is a called collective noun. Whenever we use faculty, jury, committee, it takes collective noun. So as a collection, we are taking the singular verb. We should consider them as a single. So it becomes a singular verb. But in the second, though there is a committee, that is jury, it's a committee, but they are divided on a certain point. So we should consider their individual opinion, and it becomes plural. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And lastly, I will come to it. Rise and say. Rice and dal is given to people. Is it okay or not? Tell me. Rice and dal is given to people. Here rice and dal means plural, but I am writing is. Why I am writing so? Can anybody tell me?
Sir, rice is given one people and dal is given another people.
No, no, no. When the sentence means the same thing, because rice and dal, what we mean? Food is given to people, and so it should be considered as a food, and it should be considered as a single. When the sentence means the same thing, same idea is conveyed, so we cannot write plural sentence, we should use singular verb. Say for example, my beliefs, or you can say my ideology is honesty and humanity. My ideology is honesty and humanity. Means here it means the ideology, and it is singular. It means the same thing, same expression. So we are using is. So whenever a sentence means the same thing, we should use singular verb. Let us take another example. Mr. X is a poet poet and what can I say? And writer. Mr. X is a poet and writer. So here I am using article only before the first one, because it means that Mr. X is both a poet and a writer. Is both a poet and a writer. We cannot write Mr. X is a poet and a writer. it means that Mr. X is a poet and writer. Whenever subject is followed by two articles separately, it means the person is different. But whenever it followed by a single article, it means the subject and the principal is the same person. Okay, this thing I will discuss in my next class. So let us wrap it up. So far, I have discussed tenses and I have some also discussed some ambiguities in English. Okay, because these are the things in which even people coming from good English medium background they are not aware of, and they become aware only they say what they join in some company and they find they have to draft some letter when they gradually learn the thing, because something even people say completed their entire period of say job, the entire period tenure of employment, they don't know. So these are the minute thing and we should try to learn, because question, not only question, if you know this thing, people will, what can I say, people will respect you and they will say that yes, you have the correct knowledge of English. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll start with more grammatical work. Okay,
Okay.
have a nice day. Okay, thank you.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.